I found the next Bitcoin, like buying Bitcoin at $1. So Bitcoin just broke its all-time high today, and a lot of people are very happy about that. I mean, there's a lot of institutional money coming in. But the key question is, what is the next Bitcoin? And I want to tell you what it is. Now, this is not financial advice. This is not investing advice. Do your own research. Do your own investing, your own research. This is only for discussion purposes. But I have found the next Bitcoin. I'm going to tell you what it is. Actually, there's two things that are the next Bitcoin. I'm going to explain what it is. Now, Bitcoin, I'm going to spend like 60 seconds talking about Bitcoin, then I'm going to go on to the next Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is incredibly valuable because it has all the advantages of the blockchain and all the advantages of decentralization and all the advantages of not being, because it's scarce, not being due to inflation and a whole bunch of other things. Now, the next Bitcoin is going to be what you could get on earlier, because people like Barry Silbert that bought Bitcoin at a low price, become like very, very wealthy. If you understand about it before other people do. And, some people bought Bitcoin at $1. I mean, Barry didn't buy it at $1, but so what can you buy today that's going to be like the next Bitcoin? Okay, two things. And again, this is not investment advice. So the first is that some people think that a few other cryptos might someday be more valuable than Bitcoin because they have more functionality. Some people say Ethereum, some people say Cardano, some people say XRP. I mean, there's a few other different things. I think the altcoin that has the best chance of being more valuable than Bitcoin and is thus the next Bitcoin is Chainlink. And after Chainlink, I'm going to give you one other suggestion also that could be bigger than Bitcoin. And that's because Chainlink has more use cases and more important use cases than Bitcoin. And I think even Ethereum, which is incredibly useful, for smart contracts, and you also have DeFi. So saying that it's more valuable than Bitcoin or Ethereum is saying a lot. But all the smart contracts that you need, you need to have real world data. I mean, oracles, I think, are going to be the defining characteristic going forward, because it's kind of like in the gold rush. Everybody, went for gold in California in 1848, but the people that got rich were the ones that sold them the pickaxes and the shovels, because it's the infrastructure that really makes you rich. I mean, you can look for gold, and some people find it, but all the infrastructure that you need to look for gold is what really makes you rich. And it's not the smart contracts and the blockchains are great, but the information that goes into the smart contracts and validating it is even more important in the long run, because everybody needs it. And to validate it is not easy. And Chainlink is the 800-pound gorilla. So I think that in 5 or 10 years, and again, this is not investing advice, but it's my opinion, I think in 5 or 10 years, Chainlink is going to be more valuable than Bitcoin. And obviously, it's not cheap today, because it's already, in the top 5 or 6 of coins. But if it becomes more valuable than Bitcoin, then it's going to be a huge, huge appreciation for what it is now. Now, the second thing is not cryptocurrency, but the world is moving towards electrification of transportation. And a major aspect of that is cars. And so a lot of people have made so much money on Tesla, but Tesla is, and people, Tesla's already now a $500 billion company. So there's a lot of upside, but maybe not as much as some of the companies that are a little bit smaller. But a lot of companies, electric vehicles are not only replacing internal combustion, but a lot of the electric car companies that are competing against Tesla are not going to be able to compete with Tesla for varying reasons. Just being an electric car company is not good enough. But one company that does seem to be able to potentially compete, again, this is not investing advice, do your own research, is NIO. Now, if you look at a few of the top EV stocks, some of them, like Tesla, is up 700% this year, which is amazing. Some of the top EV stocks are up even more than that. And NIO, by a lot of people, is considered to be like the Tesla of China. Obviously Tesla's big in China also, but China's a lot bigger market than the United States. So, the traction and the ability that NIO has in China and the incredible staggering returns that it's done already, even more than Tesla, I think that both Chainlink and NIO, and again, do your own research, are the next Bitcoin.